Good evening, everyone. As always, a kind request to you guys, if you could just let me know if I'm audible. Because I did manage to unmute my mic. It's starting to become a habit. It's 2 streams in a row that I've actually managed to unmute my mic on time. But just to be sure. Yo, thanks. Lars, Ryan, Blight, I hope we're not gonna commit any war crimes, but you never know. Hey, hot sauce. Wow, there's so many of you. I didn't expect so many people at the beginning. Normally it takes time, you know, for the stream to ramp up. But it's so nice to see you guys. We are gonna pick up where we left off, actually. So, Lars, let me just quickly check your question. The post that you're mentioning, is it a post in the forum or somewhere else? The one about... Oh, Jesus, what's her name? Lily Graufreud? In the forum, yeah, the one, the first job, first outbreak. It's visible, but yeah. So it's definitely working. Blight, short question, you are recording Project Zomboid 2, the files are... actually, it's kind of the size. It does feel small. So, just to give you a bit of context, usually about an hour of recording is roughly 5 gigs, like a raw file. So if I stream for like 3 hours, it's usually 15 gigs of data. So 1.5 does feel a bit low, to be honest. Okay, guys, but we're gonna talk about Project Zomboid. We're gonna play Project Zomboid. That's the idea for today. I did warm up a little bit before I started. Played the playthrough that I play offline. But what's the situation now? So the situation is, we're injured. So we've got our army ranger, William Phantasm Boyle. We are in Brandenburg, and it's day 5 of week 1 Bandits. We are far away from our home, actually. Our home is somewhere over here. Yeah, somewhere in this area. And I don't really recall why I ended up in this place. I think I was looking for stuff. Let me just quickly have a look. What do I carry on me, just to be sure? We've got bandages. We've got some food, which is great. We're super rich, guys, by the way. I found a guy with a briefcase and he had $1,000 inside. The funny thing is, the money at this point is completely useless because, well, we are already in society's collapse and you no longer need any money to get anything. What I see we don't have, and that's a problem for me at least, is we don't have any antibiotics. And that's one thing that I am really worried about, because if we get an infection, then that would be a problem. And yes, I was actually looking for a way into this particular safe house. The problem is, what we don't have is we don't have a hammer, which would allow us to actually, you know, debarricade the windows. So I think what I'm gonna do, since I am carrying too much, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave my backpack in the car, because I'm carrying too much. And what I'll just try to do is maybe, just maybe, we'll be lucky enough to find some sort of a hammer in one of these houses. Then again, I see more and more houses are boarded up, so maybe it's not like a safe house, but rather just people trying to stay safe. I don't think crowbar was the thing we were looking for, simply because, okay, oh, that's definitely not a hammer. I don't think crowbar is the tool we would be looking for, because apparently, it's like, you know this saying, don't bring a knife into a gunfight? Everybody's running around with firearms. Oh, sorry, please don't hurt me. So I don't think carrying a crowbar in a gunfight would actually be a good idea. Oh, they're boarding up as well. Guys, so maybe it makes no sense to get into this house. Maybe this is just... Maybe people just boarded it up. Protect themselves. I don't know. Well, can I get into the garage? Hold on. Let me check one thing. Do I have a paperclip? I do. I'll try to break into the garage by lockpicking the garage door. And we will see what's gonna happen. And while I'm doing that, guys, how was your weekend? It's Monday. Was your weekend good? Alright, we made it inside. Okay. No hammer. Well... Yeah, guys, everything is boarded up. It's like people are starting to just, I don't know, maybe, you know, protect themselves. If you use common sense, yes, you can remove barricades with a crowbar, that's true. Yeah, we gotta smoke up because we're getting frustrated. Wife was on festival and I had order pizza and play video games. You know what? That sounds like a perfect weekend. Congratulations. What festival was that? Was it any good? You didn't go because you don't like that, or she didn't invite you? What's up with that? I'm taking my wife. Actually, no, hold on. Let me rephrase that. My wife is taking me. It's a okay. Hold on. Yo. Nah, dude. We're gonna do this instead. Arson. So I got a gift from my wife. We're going to see probably one of my favorite bands, actually. We're gonna go and see Iron Maiden play in Warsaw this weekend. Now, the last time I've seen Iron Maiden play, it was almost... Whoa! It was almost 20 years ago. There's somebody shooting. Okay, I'm just gonna forget about that bag. I think what I need to do is I need to be aware of the surroundings because things are really freaky right now. Hippie festival would... Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't go as well. Yo, what is happening? Why are they shooting to these people? Yikes, that's crazy. And what is this? Are these like escapees from somewhere? These look like patients. Oh geez, yeah. People are starting to lose it. I'm gonna go away just to... I'm just gonna try and stay away from any immediate action. I just need to... I need to wrap my head around what's going on because it's pretty crazy. Okay, are you trying to hurt me? Frankfurt. Never been to Frankfurt. Well, oh, did she just vomit blood? Yikes. Okay, I'm out of here. That's not cool. That's not cool. I think she needs to visit a doctor. Oh no, I'm queasy. I think I have one of the wounds infected. That's not good. Okay, when does the military actually start? And like, do they become hostile at any point? Because this guy is okay. There's military shooting at someone. Yeah, this is becoming totally crazy. I don't want to... Oh, okay, he shot him. Why are they shooting at people at the community center? It makes no sense. There's literally nothing there. Can I shoot him? I mean, I can shoot him, but I don't think I will. Can you steal the Humvee? I probably can't because this guy doesn't have the you know, the necessary competencies to do that. If he was a burglar, then yes. This is actually one of my favorite cars. in all of Project Zomboid? Oh, come on. Enter vehicle. Well, it's open. But it... Oh, it actually has a key. Lol. Okay, hold on. Now the question is, does it have fuel? We also don't know what's the condition of the engine. I mean, the tank is empty. And is it any good? Let's just pop the hood quickly and see. Ah, dude, no, this thing's a wreck. So I guess we gotta just work with the dart. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back to my home. Previously the home was raided by like legit raiders. The couple of bandits with shotguns. I mean, I did manage to take them out, but oh, yo, is that police? Why are they shooting? That's the police. Why are they shooting at normal people? What is going on? Okay, so people are boarding up their houses, apparently. This guy, yeah, this guy is boarding up the house. Maybe we should do that too, guys. I don't know. Or we could go to the special base that we have. The one over here by the river. Then again, it's so close to the military blockade that if this is the situation here in town, the military blockade could also be really creepy. Okay, we gotta grab something to eat, that's for sure. I wonder what these errors are, by the way. See, I am a law-abiding citizen. I'm actually gonna throw away the can into the garbage can. So, yo, that's Superman. What is that was Superman. We're saved, guys. Oh, I heard a zombie. The Nox event NPC had lots of errors too, I couldn't see. Yeah. Yeah, it could be some... Oh, guys, that's a zombie, isn't it? Yo, zombies! Okay, something familiar. Alright, that I can handle. That's something that I am more familiar with. She does have a hammer, indeed. And people have lots of smokes. No, she doesn't have a hammer, actually. It looked like a hammer, but look, the corp doesn't have it. Or am I blind? No, I'm not blind. It's just she doesn't have it. Okay, the power is still up. We could make something to eat. And we could use something to eat because we are very sick. It's probably because one of these wounds is not good. Oh, they don't have hamburger buns. If they had hamburger buns, we could have made cheeseburgers. But apparently we cannot. Oh no, please don't tell me the health bar is gonna go down. Wouldn't expect someone to be this happy. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, but it's familiar, you know? It's you know how to process this. If you see people running around with guns shooting at you, that's kind of... I don't know what's going on, but with the zombies, at least I know exactly how to deal with them. But what I don't like is the fact that we are queasy. Okay, let me remove the bandage. I'm pretty sure this one's infected. Damn it, it is. I hope it's not gonna be a deadly infection. I don't have anything to cure this infection. That's why I was really hoping to have antibiotics. So I'm just gonna rely on some other methods of trying to stay like healthy, and that is to eat a lot of food and rest as much as possible. The thing is, with this infection, the only thing that comes to my mind that could have caused this is airborne transmission, because we didn't get any physical wound. The only wounds we've gotten were the ones that Jesus, forgot. The only ones that we've gotten were the ones that were actually... Oh no, he's gonna die. Dude. I only had gunshot wounds. Nothing else. Okay, maybe I can salvage this still. Maybe we can still salvage this, but it doesn't look good, guys. I was hoping for something so much different. Okay, but no, it's not a matter of weight. Yeah, sirens. Well, I guess that's it. I guess we're not gonna survive. Damn it. Maybe, just maybe, they have antibiotics, but I don't think so. That was close. Oh, come on! Well... Yeah, we're done. I don't know, guys. I have no clue what happened. The only thing... Is it possible? I mean, I killed 297 zombies. That's not true. That's not correct. Okay. If anyone here in the chat has any experience with week 1 mod, is it possible to contract the Nox? Yeah, that's a horrible way to start the stream, by the way. Is it possible to contract Nox through airborne transmission? Or did I simply die because of having the wound infected and the infection killed me? Because if it's the infection... I'm trying to process what we've done wrong here. If it's the infection, then I'm gonna start again, obviously. If it's the infection, if it's not Nox, but just the infection, then antibiotics are an absolutely critical item, and I just need to have them at all times. If it's Nox, and it's transmitted through the air, the only thing that comes to my mind is a gas mask. No, I didn't turn into a zombie, I died. I just died, so... Yeah, that could be a hint, actually. That could absolutely be a hint. Mod page says it is... So it was the infection. So that's what makes this... That's what makes this... mod so damn challenging. Hold on. If I start now, will it start in the week 1 mod? Or should I just... restart? I'm gonna restart the game. I wanna try again. I mean, I was planning on playing for 3 hours anyway. Unless my wife wants me to do something, but we kind of already agreed that I'm streaming today. She's by my side. Okay, solo, survivor, next. Week 1 again. I can't put commas. So one thing that you guys should know about me is I am really persistent. Like, really. And I... Could be a septic shock. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It could be something because normally when you play... I've mentioned it on the last stream as well. Normally if you get an infection, the only actual downside is you incur pain, and per pain then has some, you know, other effects. But here apparently it's freaking deadly. Most people are not. Be careful. Even in the beginning, the people are already nervous, which is the first symptoms of what's to come. Okay. What are we? I got a great tip, actually, guys, about having an injured leg. That apparently when you crouch, you are able to move faster. No, it's not really the case. Okay, so again, we are again like naked, and there is no food in my house. What's up? Why is my guy doesn't have any food? Okay, we gotta wear some clothes. Caffeine pills and sleeping pills could also be useful. I'm not staying in my house for too long. Tweezers to remove the bullets, that's for sure. I'm not gonna be staying in the house for too long. Some bandage. I think I'm just gonna live out of the car this time. Crouch. Yeah, stock up on alcohol and wipes to disinfect. Totally agree. Crouch and shift. Oh, it actually does work. Hey, what do you know? Okay. Yeah, it does work. Thank you. Thank you, Blight. Oh, thanks for the suggestion. Do sterilized bandage... that's a good question. I don't know. I mean... Technically, it should work that way, right? If you cook a bandage, it should... sterilize them, but I don't think the game mechanic is taking that into consideration, to be honest. I would be surprised if it does. Okay, what kind of clothes do we have here? If I wear a tank top, it's not gonna replace my t-shirt. Okay, that's cool. And there is denim, which is definitely better. Oh, tarot cards. I don't think I've ever seen tarot cards, guys. Okay, paint. Great. Oh, bandage. Nothing else. I can make a hat out of a newspaper. Okay, there's no shoes in this house. How much money do I have, by the way? $48. $48 is a good start. Laundry. I think this is a laundry room. Only t-shirts, huh? Well, okay. Oh, and there's a shed. We're gonna check out the shed because maybe, just maybe, we'll find some useful stuff in the shed. Howling woman. How screaming cured me. Hey, maybe that is what I should have tried. Maybe I should just scream my lungs out when I got injured. And that's it. By the way, I think I meant to start in Brandenburg, but this is clearly Muldraugh. Oh, these NPCs are so annoying. Oh, come on. Open the damn window. This is my own shed. How is it possible that I cannot... Now the funny thing is, I'm gonna do that, that's for sure. Ah, okay, I cannot break the window. Whatever, okay, never mind. I'm going into the car. First we're gonna go to, what's the name of that place? Cortman Medical. We're gonna go to Cortland Medical and we're gonna see if we can stock up on some decent meds there. We should, right? It's one of the best places for meds in Muldraugh. And it's not that far away, actually. It's almost here. Yeah. Jesus, the game is a bit laggy. The map needs to load. She's the babe. She's the babe. Did I unload it? I wanted to just unequip it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So she's just gonna follow us around until she dies. And the horrible thing is that I cannot actually get rid of her, because if I try to get rid of her, meaning disable her in the sandbox settings, the game crashes. So yeah, we are stuck with her until something horrible happens to her. She's extremely annoying, by the way. Some sort of... There we are. Antibiotics. Rubber hose. I don't think that's gonna be useful. Nope. Okay, we got some antibiotics, guys. That's good. But I would feel much safer if I had, like, at least 3... You know, like 3 separate ones. How to use generators. Are you kidding me? Okay. Painkillers are an absolute must. A needle is a must. Yo, guys, we actually found the generator mag? Like, you serious? The very beginning of the game? That's insane. Sexually transmitted diseases. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that is this is in no way a risk to us at this stage of our lifetime. Okay, so we've got some basic meds. Now, since we are in Muldraugh, we're gonna go to the gas station. Gotta get some smokes. Oh, did she... I thought I was maybe able to lose her if I quickly get into the car and drive off, but apparently she is just super aware of what's going on. But again, the game is gonna be laggy for a moment because we need the whole map chunks to load. But it's gonna be... Wait for me, huh? What? Okay, guys, we've got a generator mag. Maybe we should rethink the strategy. Maybe I should just go into the woods and forget about everything. Build 47 will introduce STDs. That would be... I want to see the patch notes. I really want to see the patch notes on that. That would be... Oh, I scratched my foot. Yeah, makes sense. I don't have any shoes on me. Nor do I have... you know, like socks. Okay. Smokes. I want smokes. I'm definitely getting one whiskey, because this will help me disinfect stuff. Is it really a liquor store that doesn't have cigarettes? That would be weird. Yeah, seems they don't. Okay, so I gotta look for a different... Gotta look for a different place. Okay. Oh, there is a clothing shop. Hold on, maybe they'll have shoes. We'll have STDs in PZ before actual NPCs. Only in multiplayer. Then you will have FOMO again about what happens in the city. That's true. That's true. I will have FOMO about what's happening in the city. So that would not be a good idea. Okay, what is this? Big Daddy's a hazmat suit. I'm tempted. I'm gonna get the hazmat suit. Wear with mask and shoe covers. Yes. Okay. Ghostbusters coveralls. So I have all these crazy mods that add special clothing and stuff. Does it count as shoes? Cultist robe. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the convenience store. I just wanted to... Okay, I'm gonna patch up my foot first. Let's disinfect it just to be sure. It's just a scratch, so I'm just gonna put like an adhesive on it. Cultist robe with a bow tie. Yes. Oh, they have a lot of, actually a lot of meds. Now cigarettes should be over the counter, so no, apparently they don't have it. Cigarettes are a rare commodity, actually, guys. I'm gonna have some chocolate. By the way, can you guys hear my dog? Just curious. I wonder if we get a new update. It's been a month since, that's true. I don't know. Now be honest, you want multiplayer, isn't it? That's the thing. Yeah, you guys can hear the dog. So he got excited because he's going for his evening walk. The issue with my dog is that he gets excited about pretty much anything. And it tends to be annoying from time to time. Now, if this place doesn't have smokes, I don't know. Johnny! Belle! Persephone, guys, hello! If I win the scratch lottery, would I get cash? No, okay guys, so this hazmat suit does not count as shoes, apparently. So, yeah, we've lost the adhesive bandage and we are still scratched, so it makes no sense to... It said it has foot wraps on, so for some reason it wasn't the case. Yeah, multiplayer with crafting and everything. This game is gonna be so incredibly good. Oh no, she found me! Damn it. I hope I lost her. So multiplayer with all the extra gimmicks that come with Build 42 is gonna be such a great game. Though I did see some complaints that all of the different crafting mechanics and everything are so they're so tedious and time consuming that it's not really good for single player players. I don't have an opinion yet, though I do agree that in many instances, getting everything under control is a bit of a challenge. Where's the plaza? This is the plaza. So there's gonna be a clothing store here somewhere. I gotta buy some shoes, guys. That's priority number 1. Yeah, right here. Can you imagine a guy wearing a hazmat suit entering a store? I would be immediately worried. Okay. Just your regular shoes. $10. Yikes. Building a clan compound with build 42 drops will be... Yeah. That's one of the main reasons, actually, why I want to have my own... Oh, guys, I should have gotten these boots, actually. Yeah, I'm buying these. Oh, shit, I had no money? Okay. I wasn't paying attention, that's okay. Maybe I'll just go away and people will forget that I actually stole these boots. And by the way, he actually managed to change his boots while driving a car, so don't ask me how he managed to do that. That would be extremely challenging. So going back to what I was saying, one of the biggest reasons why I want to have my own server in Build 42 is to be able to build a base with you guys. Because I think it's just gonna be incredibly fun. We'll have people with different, you know, responsibilities. There's gonna be folks. Hello. There's gonna be folks who will be responsible for animals. There's gonna be farmers. Dies the Fire? Is it like a legit book? I've never heard of it. Okay, I could use something to... store some water, like a bottle or something. Oh, the good thing is that this limping should go away in like a day or so. So we would not be so crippled. And it's definitely impeding everything, because I would prefer to be able to move. Oh. Korshunov's Card Center, Muldraugh. Oh, interesting. They've added so many different van skins that it's hard to keep up. I wonder if there is someone that actually managed to collect all of them. I'm gonna check it out, Johnny. Jingo, Jesus, you're Ronnie Jingo, and I keep seeing your nickname and think of Johnny for some reason. You probably get this. Yeah, that's 100% correct. The fact that different vans... I found... I was playing offline today and I found a leather tanner van. And it actually had tanning equipment and leather in the van. So that was pretty cool. Is there anything that is... This is high calorie. Oh, beef jerky. How much money do I have? How much is for one? $2. Nice. Oh, more beef jerky. How come I had $6 and it was one each? I don't get it. Okay. I don't know what time it is because I obviously don't have a watch. We lost the babe, which is good. I have no idea where she is. I think I'm gonna go home now and just stay low because I committed some felony offenses. Yo, by the way, we are gonna go buy the rusty rifle. What they've done to the rusty rifle is just mad. It used to be just a small bar, and right now it's a whole freaking complex with fences and everything. She's still in the clothes. Well, maybe, you know, she's looking for clothes for herself. God bless her. I'm definitely not going back for her. No, no, thank you. We are not that far away. I think, yeah, the road is gonna veer to the right. And now we gotta take a right turn. So the funny thing about this particular area in Muldraugh is I spent all of build 41 in this area. I like hundreds of hours in build 41 exactly in this house. This was my base. There's your money. Found a propane delivery guy van. He had like 6 or 7 propane tanks and welding. Dude, considering how crappy refilling the welding torches is, finding so much welding torches is golden. Okay, what can we cook? Is there anything that we could... Okay, we've got some hamburger buns and some beef. That's a good start. I'm gonna defrost them in the refrigerator, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna have some chicken nuggets. That's that. And while they are warming up, I'm gonna disinfect the bandages. Yeah, this is such a great place. And what's even better about this particular location is that not far away from here you have a pond. So for all of you guys who don't know Muldraugh very well, you have a large pond in here, and there is actually like a forest path that leads all the way into this pond. During my longest playthrough, I actually made a road into that forest pond. It took me like 2 weeks of game time, but I was like building a wooden floor, 3 tile wide, all the way from here through this section of the forest, all the way to that pond. I wanted to kill myself at some point. It took me so much time, but the general idea is I had this house as my main base, but I also wanted to have a lake house. So I've built a small house next to that lake, pond actually, and I wanted to live there. And then I got bored, and I decided it's a great idea to go visit the military base. And this is how you died. I lost that playthrough, sadly. I also had a mod which was adding a water pump. And get this, you can have a water pump which is going to connect water sources to your house, but you actually need to build pipes. So what you would have to do is you needed to find iron pipes, the item, and every single iron pipe was good for 1 tile of plumbing. And I built... I did plumb water into this house, and this also took me like a week of game time. I had to go to the Sunstar Motel and disassemble all the, you know, all the sinks, all the showers in the entire motel to get enough iron pipes to build that plumbing. And what's great about that mod is that it also, you know, provides water to your crops. So I had my crops set out here, and I had my plumbing going through these fences into the house, and also had plumbing going into the crops. And then I died like an idiot, and then I stopped playing Project Zomboid for like half a year, which I think is understandable under these circumstances. Do I know the actual lake house north of Muldraugh? No, I don't. Or maybe I do. Let me quickly check the online map. I know there's like a secluded farm just north of Muldraugh. Oh, this one you mean? The mansion one, the McCoy estate. Is that what you have in mind? Or something else? Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's the McCoy estate. That's the house that has everything inside. All the crafting stations, everything. And it's just huge. Oh, guys, hold on. We gotta listen to the news.
We now look at the progress of the ongoing military drill. From what we can see from here, they have set up a checkpoint and what looks like a bunch of tents in the entrance to Louisville. More and more crowds are looking from far away. Townsfolk are doing their usual activities. We can even hear what sounds to be a night party in one of the residence houses. This concludes our groundbreaking news over Kentucky.
Yeah, that's funny, guys. Groundbreaking news. Somebody is having a party. In all of Kentucky. That's breaking news, somehow. Life must have been really dull, I guess. Now, we don't have a single wall clock in the entire house, so I have no idea what time it is. But we did get the show, and the show is at 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So should be around 7 p.m. I guess. I'm gonna make a sling bag, and I'm just gonna put all my meds inside. All the meds, everything that's first aid related goes into this sling bag. Yep, we're good. Now, technically I could go to sleep right now, but I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night, which is not perfect. Oh, hold on. There's stuff inside the handbag, actually. Oh, cash. Smokes. Nah, Salome Gutierrez, and somehow a credit card of Mackenzie Ferguson. Something's wrong here, guys. One way or the other. Okay, I'm gonna treat these wounds. I don't want to have dirty bandages. Oh Jesus, it's a burn. Oh dude, there are 2 burns. How unlucky. Man, these are gonna heal for so long. Unlucky, definitely unlucky. You can get various different wounds when you pick injured trait, but getting burns is so bad. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm gonna take a nap. I just gotta wait for the pills to reduce the pain. There it is. Should be good now. So I kind of want to speedrun this because I really want to see what's happening towards the end. Fill? What can I fill? No, I'm not filling a whiskey bottle. No way. Last time I played, I filled a whiskey bottle with water and my character was drinking out of the bottle because they were thirsty and they were permanently drunk. Especially for a character with light drinker trait. Beef patty? Okay. I wish I knew what time it is. I gotta find the clock, guys. There it is. Yeah, not a single clock in the entire house. That makes no sense. How do you track time? So, the light drinker, why I like to use it? Because, you know, there is not a single thing, and you guys can disagree with me, there is not a single reason to drink alcohol in Project Zomboid. So if you can avoid that and just find extra skill points for having a trait which makes you get really drunk really fast, why not use it? There are a couple of traits which are you should be taking realistically. Oh, Jesus, she found me. This is so strange. I feel super stressed. So you're probably sick. I don't want to have anything to do with you. What did she say? Very stress. I don't think I'm even allowed to say that on stream. I'm not gonna say that on stream. Oh, there's a party over there. So, as far as my boyfriend is cheating on me, I think. I'm so sorry. Cheat on him also. Good for you. Guys, that's horrible advice. Don't clip that, please. That's horrible advice. Yo, yo, this is a sick party, guys. This is a sick party. Why is the fireman guy? Why are they shirtless? What's going on here? This is actually one of the coolest things that I found in you know, like week 1 mod, these parties. They are so fun. The fact that they have music and stuff, this is really fun. And apparently you can also steal their stuff with no consequence. I don't have anything to cut the pizza into slices. Oh, you can add ingredients to the pizza. Ooh. What if I take ham? Okay, see, they don't pay attention. It's like, hey Nash, we just started, my character died, so this is literally the beginning of a new playthrough. I enjoy the parties, but when I spawned as the Rosewood Firefighter, it made the department so laggy. Okay. I saw on Reddit earlier today, guys, and I think I'm gonna try it myself, and if it actually works, I'm definitely maybe even making a quick video about it. But apparently there is a way to have Project Zomboid use more of your PC's RAM. So supposedly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what the Redditors are claiming, supposedly Zomboid only uses like 4 gigs of RAM, and you can easily tweak the game to use 8 gigs of RAM, and it's supposedly making it much more fluid and able to manage like higher populations. Oh, you tried it, Blight. Oh, so I definitely gotta do it. I even screenshotted the post so I won't lose it. Nash, to answer your question, what was the cause? That is a fantastic question, which I think me and the people who are here from the very beginning did not fully understand. So my assumption is I died from a septic shock. Well, it was actually Blight who suggested. that it could have been septic shock, but I got a wound which was infected. It was a gunshot wound, and my character simply started to, you know, bleed like hit points and die. Persephone, my husband just set that up. You mean that 8 gigabytes of RAM? So you guys confirm it's working. That's good news. Okay, there are no dead bodies yet, so there aren't many things that I could, like, loot without any risk of getting caught. I wonder, where could I find some protective gear? We are in Muldraugh. Protective gear in Muldraugh. Well, obviously there is the police station. Hold on, guys. Let me think for a moment. As far as I know, there is no, like, hunting store in Muldraugh. Maybe I should go somewhere else. Does West Point have it? I don't think so. Maybe I should go to Doe Valley, actually, and go into that large outdoor store. But I have no money anyway, so it would make sense to clean up some trash. Problem is, there is no trash. And I am an army veteran. I should have welfare. Oh no, please don't. Go away. I should have a paycheck. I should have a daily allowance. It's incredible. Drive to the Dixie Highway to the ranger station. It's literally... a ranger station. Hold on. Which ranger station? You don't mean the drug lab, right? Nash, I have no idea what you're talking about. Go west. The main highway, so is it on the way to Rosewood? So if I go south now and then take a turn right, then we're heading west. I have no water. The entrance is on the other side. Which ranger station? Oh, the traffic jam? At this hour? What happened? Ah, okay, so see that's the thing. The general vicinity of West Point is probably the one that I know the least. Simply because I just never spawned my character in West Point. This is the bathroom, right? Yeah. Okay, so off we go. We got, we don't have too much fuel though. But there is trash here actually. Hold on, let me clean it up. Let me clean up the trash. Quickly. So I will be able to buy some fuel. Luckily, there is quite a lot of trash actually here. Nice, okay. We're gonna quickly clean it up, get some cash. There is a trash can, which is even better. We're just gonna dispose of all the trash in the trash can. The inventory is already full. I need to get rid of this hazmat suit. Turn north to the highway, then left, south and towards... You confused me now. Not gonna lie. You really confused me. Oh, I'm carrying a whole pizza. That's why I'm carrying so much. All right, makes sense. Hold on, I'm trying to make a living. Trying to make a living now. Yeah, the smaller trash is much better. They're all worth the same, monetary wise. So it just makes much more sense to grab the small ones. We are already at $15. This is not bad. I could use the guy with the with the briefcase and $1,000 inside. This way that would be great. That would be so great. Yeah, the burn wounds are not great. Let's just put it this way. Okay, wrong side. Hey, hold on. Why can't I? No, it was the right side. It's on the right. When you said you wanted to go to the Old Valley, you were right, because the military store and the guard connect with the third road. The one that I've had in mind... Now I gotta be careful, because I don't want to fuel it. The stupid thing is that you cannot control how much how much fuel you're putting into the car, so you might actually overdo it and not have enough cash. See? $14. Almost overdid it. Almost. But we're half full, which is not bad. So let me quickly check. You guys are saying I should head towards West Point and then make a left turn. And there is something, I'm checking the online map now, and there is something which is called a hunter's cabin. Is that what you had in mind? There's like a small dirt road. It's literally in the middle of nowhere, guys. Well, we're gonna miss all the action if we just stay there, I guess. I mean, we've got decent amount of food, that's for sure. I don't need to carry all of this with me. Okay. You called it. We're going there. Well, hold on, let me just check this traffic jam, because this got me curious. Why is there a traffic jam here? Oh. Oh, I did not expect this. 3808-8504. Oh wow, it's so far away. Yeah, there's this gun store. Okay, so this is the Doe Valley Plaza. I was thinking about a different one actually, one which is a bit closer to Palace Lake. It's called a military surplus store, and its coordinates are 5,400 by 9,500. Yeah, I gotta check out the other way, because it's the way is shut. It was made by those who are dead. Okay, let's see the other side actually in this case, because this really got me thinking. Oh, the babe. I found the babe. Run away, guys. Gotta bail. Oh, hold on. Is the again this cool van? Oh, okay. It's gone. Yeah, that's a classic reference. Come on. That is an absolutely classic reference. So that explains the traffic jam, guys. So if that's the case, if the highway from Muldraugh is blocked on the south, then technically speaking... look, guys. This one's locked as well. I mean, like, barricaded off. Huh, interesting. So, my guess is... if we just continue forward... then the highway is gonna veer to the right. It shouldn't be barricaded immediately beyond Muldraugh, because there is another way out of town through that dirt road. I wonder where the barricade is gonna be. But it does seem we are actually locked to Muldraugh. Oh no, hold on. Okay. Yikes. We cannot leave this place. Imagine being stuck in Muldraugh for the rest of your life. Oh wow. Project Muldraugh. You know, out of all the places, when I was creating this character, I didn't pay attention to, you know, like which city was picked. And out of all the places, not Muldraugh. So does it mean that... let me check one more thing. I just want to be sure. I wonder if that road is also blocked off. Hold on, let's go through the... Stock the antidepressants. Yeah. I would say stock the antidepressants and make sure, you know... stock up on booze. Okay, I think it's this way. Because I want to see if maybe we can get out through the woods, through that other road, or is it also blocked off? It's this way. This is where the CDDA games start, actually. Those of you that played CDDA would know this place. The restaurant, the Smokies. Yeah, it's decent. I totally agree. And is it this way? Yep, it's this way. So this should be barricaded off as well. Escaping Muldraugh. Now left turn. And this road leads straight towards the highway, actually, guys. Beyond the barricade. Ah! No good! You know what? You know what is tempting? Just get out of the car and walk past the barricade. See what happens. Send that out in the Discord. I don't see it. Oh, now I see it. Hold on. Yeah, that's I found it already. But the issue is we cannot, yeah, we cannot get out, actually. So we'll probably have to stay here. Because as you're suggesting, it's probably for the game mechanics. Okay. It is what it is, guys. We're stuck in this town. But that's interesting. I wonder if the railroad is also barricaded. Now that I think of it. Hold on, guys. Let's check the railroad quickly. We should go forward. I think the train station, I mean the train yard is just east of here. So we're just going to quickly check the the railroad, if the railroad is also barricaded. We're not going to leave Muldraugh, because if it indeed is going to mess up the game mechanics, then it would make no sense. If, you know, I was planning on playing a regular... Ah! Nice! See? Okay, we're stuck. So we are stuck to Muldraugh. There is no way. Well done to the devs for covering all the corners, actually. I'm gonna see if I can get into this house. When I played CDDA, I used to use this house as my first, like, temporary base. Oh, a juice. A knife, maybe, of some sorts. No knife. Nobody has any, like, any cookware at all. Well, then I guess I'm just gonna eat a quarter of a pizza. My intention is to try and get healthy as soon as possible. Oh, is that an empty flask? Okay, half a liter is better than nothing. So we're definitely taking it. I'm gonna read this magazine while we're at it. Zoinks. Yeah, it's that's what I'm thinking. To, you know, to put yourself through the mental process and answer the questions which... Well, then again, guys, on the other hand, if we would be trying to design a mod in which we would force the players not to be able to move out of a town, the first thing we would do is go through all the different options that would allow your character to get out. Then again, you need to think about all of that, so... well done, regardless. What did I learn, by the way? Add short-range motion sensor to the bomb. Okay, well... We're definitely not going to be using that, so... It's good that we learned. It's one of those, like... For this playthrough, obviously. It's one of those useless pieces of knowledge. Anya, you know something about useless knowledge. Let me treat the wounds. And these burns are gonna heal so long. But I think these should be healed if these are not, like, serious wounds. Okay, these were just scratches, and this was a scratch, and this is probably good as well. Yeah, okay, so we've got three wounds covered. Let me quickly wash the bandages and sterilize them. Probably gonna use up most of the whiskey. Staying quarantine would have helped keeping the virus in check, but people like breaking the rules. Yeah, we kind of gotten a little taste of that, haven't we? A few years ago. With this little thingy called COVID-19. Not sure if you remember. A lot of people were breaking the rules. Then again, one can question if the rules were making sense. As an example, back in Poland, one of the things that were closed off and were unavailable to the public were forests. So for some reason people, like the authorities, came up with this excellent idea that forests should be closed. One of the very few places where you can physically be outside and probably away from people. And yeah, they were closed. Same in Germany. Why close the forests? I mean, okay, I can understand closing cinemas, but forests? You serious? Does it mean that I cannot go, I don't know, forage for mushrooms? Yikes. No walks in the neighborhood. Strict rules. Okay, so I guess what we need to figure out in this case is where to find protective clothing, because when, you know, things start to go bad and we're gonna have bandits and gunfights, wearing denim and a t-shirt is probably not a good idea. But I have no idea where to find these things in Muldraugh. I think, isn't Muldraugh the only town that doesn't have like a legit gun store? Gonna pick up the trash while we are at it. Not the building menu. Walk here, my dude. Oh, you are actually an ICU nurse? Totally agree, Nash. Like basic stuff. You don't need to overcomplicate things. Just make sure, you know, like follow the hygiene stuff and vaccinate. This shouldn't be so controversial. Yo, if you're an ICU nurse, I can imagine that those days for you in particular were just mad. Jelly? Nah, forget it. Yeah, the percentage of people that wash their hands after a toilet is strikingly low. Let's just put it this way. And then if you start to think about it and you figure out, well, these people then, you know, take public transportation and they touch all this stuff, and then everybody has poo on their hands, which is just crazy. But hey, yeah, it's in the past now. At least we will have stories to tell. Okay, I got some cash, $11. For all that hard work, just $11. That's a ripoff. Protective gear. What is a good protective gear for gunshots? Probably leather padding, right? So it would make sense. Oh, that's like these guys should have knee pads. Oh, I thought I made him duck. It's so hard to move. What are you laughing at? My wife just said that I sounded like a cow. She's probably right, actually. I need some protective clothing. Is that Juan? Did I get your name right? You're welcome, I guess. I'm glad that you found them useful. Do multiple layers help, even if it's warm, like shirt and pullover? Probably they do. I think they should, right? They should stack up. But I think what I would prefer is to Am I familiar with PZ lore? Some of it, not all of it. I was actually planning on getting myself more educated and making a whole video about it. To explain what's happening and stuff. So what I would prefer to do is find long johns. Put on full leather padding on those long johns. And then on top of that have some sort of leather clothing. So like leather skinny jeans. If I could find a bag of those kinkwear that I've added with one of the mods, then all of that would make sense. And then put a bulletproof vest on top of that. Okay, I think I cannot carry more. Oh, a cookie. Oh, rotten waffle. No, thank you. And some burned ham. Yeah, none of it sounds good enough, actually. Okay, no more trash here. Oh, there's trash over there. Leather skinny jeans, the holy grail. So actually, I do have a solution for you. There are better clothes. You just gotta add mods. I am having some clothing mods, particularly the ones which come from a collection of mods which is called Splendorous something. Oh, we healed up. We can run. Oh, so good. And they come with tons of different leather clothes. I like to call it kinkwear because most of these clothes are borderline, you know, like fishnets, stuff like that. But you can wear them one on top of the other, so they stack up, and all of them add so much protection. So if I could find a Splendorous gift bag, because that's how these items with those clothes inside are called, even though they're mostly designed for female characters, not many guys wear fishnets, let's be honest. I am definitely wearing them, and I have zero regrets. The wiki has all the lore, TV and radio, newspaper laid out. Yeah, I can imagine that if you put all of these things together, you can kind of make the picture of what really happened. And that's actually one of the video ideas that I have. So in the recent video that I released about Brandenburg, guys, side note, I spoke about Brandenburg for 25 minutes. I have no idea how it happened, by the way. But I was hinting that I still do have some ideas for videos in the Masterclass series, and yeah, that's one of them actually. To really deep dive into the lore. Okay, we've managed to collect almost $30. I would prefer to just... I would prefer a different way of making money, actually. This, you know, trash collection is so stupid. Or at least what they should do is they should pay $1 per, like, you know, an item of weight. So if you pick up a trash pile of 4, like this one, you should be paid $4 instead of 1. If that makes sense. Because in this case, there is no incentive of actually picking up these larger trash piles because they are all worth the same. But then again, I do realize I ask for too much. It would make sense though, guys. There is some trash over there. Oh, there is actually a ton of trash. Hold on. We are making money. Today we're gonna dedicate our time into making money. And as of tomorrow, we'll figure out where could we potentially find some gear that could be useful. Rags deliciously. Yeah, kind of. So guys, there is a couple of you on stream, so I'm curious. Apart from obviously watching my videos, who are your favorite Zomboid YouTubers that you follow on a regular basis? Oh, chocolate bar. You are. Oh, thank you, Lars. That was so sweet. That was so sweet. Yeah, Atomic Duck, obviously. He's the GOAT, isn't he? Or the golden standard, at least. When it comes to, say, the size. $41. Oh my god, I'm starting to feel like a rich man. We should group and approach the soldiers together. Why? You want to plead to them? Negotiate. Funny video about having too many zombies. No, that was a mistake. I thought, no, sorry, I thought this was a... No, please don't kill me, Jesus. I thought this was a toilet. I just wanted to fill my flask. Let me go. Aw, dude, leave me alone. Oh, he scratched my head with an axe. What a clown. What a freaking clown. I seriously thought that was the restroom. And it turned out this was like the storage. Okay, I'm not showing myself there for now. To be honest, sometimes the challenges they are doing are too insane, like surviving with a headshot wound and cryogenic wound. Yeah. Survive with a headshot wound with, you know, like, extremely rare loot. Beefed up zombies, you know, like, all sprinters. You know, at some point... Oh, Jesus. Okay, I gotta get out of here. So, okay, we're gonna go back to that. Some of the things in this mode are so crazy. I literally didn't know that was the warehouse. I didn't want to get in there. I didn't want to... Now, nobody would, you know, like, whack you with an axe for just opening a door, right? At least I hope that's the case. You know, as humanity, I hope that's not the case. I think we're better than this. But now, all of a sudden, I am the most wanted person in all of Muldraugh? It's crazy. What is my home? Entertainment. It's this way. Yeah, Murika, exactly. Then again, yeah, 15-year-olds shouldn't have assault rifles as well. Makes sense. We are getting really thirsty. Oh, I actually came right on time. or a show. But I don't get where the music is coming from. Dig some earth. Sow seeds and water them. Yeah. Oh, we're getting agriculture experience points. Some things we will never use. Anyone know how to move to Finland? I don't personally, but I think it's a pretty... now that's a life decision actually, because, you know, I met quite a few Finns actually when I was playing Hell Let Loose. The game has tons of Finns, and you can always recognize them because they have a very specific accent, which I personally love completely. I love the Finnish English. But Finland is... It's an interesting place. Let's just put it this way. The German, see, I am so used to German English because of work, that, yeah, there is a party somewhere with brooding superhero music. I am so used to German English because of work that it doesn't have any, like, doesn't have any effect on me anymore. In fact, I had a call with a guy from Germany today, kind of a meet and greet. Super nice guy, by the way. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, for me, it's like daily, no effect. Okay, we're through to day 3. Still don't know what time it is. And obviously, since we are at we're talking about accents, working in an international corporation exposes you to so many different accents that yeah, it's a separate skill. It's a skill on its own, being able to understand various different accents, because wow, it could be the same language, but it's often not. It's often not. And I think the hardest one that I've encountered is Korean English. Okay, Artarik, I got it. Hey there, welcome. I think that the one that I found most difficult is the Korean English, especially for folks who are not really, not even close to being fluent, and it's tricky at some point. You really have to put your mind into a test. No, stop. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to fill the whiskey glass. Beyond that, I'm cool with pretty much anything. So with Japanese, I just trying to go back in my memory. I don't think I've ever had a pleasure to work with anyone from Japan specifically. I do work for a Korean company though, so I do get the Korean English quite a lot. And it's really, sometimes it's challenging, though it also does depend on the person. Because for some the accent is a bit less strong, for some it's, you know, it's a bit harder. So yeah. Those are my personal experiences with accents. But it's also what makes what makes it interesting, because you know you get to interact with different people and kind of get a flavor. It's a good mental exercise, that's for sure. I wonder if the police is still gonna chase me. It's still early, but by the time it's gonna get, by the time we're gonna reach like proper morning, we should be... I want to go to the clothing store. Oh, interesting. These don't count as trash, actually. Huh, weird, okay. By the time we get to the clothing store, I hope it's gonna be morning and I will be able to just, like, legally enter the store and just buy stuff with hard-earned money. And nobody's gonna shoot at me for that. Or swing an axe. Some people. I met with an Indian exchange student. We both spoke English. Me, German, English. He really had problems with us. Yeah, that's the thing. Probably if you don't have experience with that, and this is something that I've learned again through my experiences, but everybody can have their different, like their own. The more you are exposed to some specific ways, specific cultures speak English, the easier it is for you to understand them. So with Indian, for example, it could be challenging at the beginning, but then over time, you kind of get used to the way that they speak. They have sometimes specific ways of pronouncing specific words. But after a while, you just kind of get a hold of it. Yeah, it's a mod which kind of shows the collapse of society. You came at the best moment because we are in day 3, and very soon things should start to really get really bad. And by really bad, I mean people running with weapons on the streets, shooting at each other for no reason. Why can't I pick up trash anymore? Or is this also like in an area? Okay, so this is in an area which I simply cannot pick up trash. Okay, makes sense. So as you can see, there is like military people exercising, I guess. What are these guys doing? There is military on the streets. I accidentally entered the warehouse of... Oh, there is actually somebody trying to break into the library. Yo, it's getting crazy. So I wanted to go to the restroom because I needed to refill my flask, and unfortunately Oh, it's still closed, okay. And unfortunately, I actually gotten into the warehouse of the gas station and got hit with an axe by the owner of the gas station. It's crazy. Let's give it a... Let's speed up the time a little bit, just to make sure that it's already day. I want to buy some clothes. Still closed. Do you think I'm fat? You want an honest answer? She's not gonna... yeah, she's not gonna reply, sadly. Can you imagine if they would somehow integrate like chat GPT capabilities into these dialogues? That would be so funny. Or Grok. But Grok after the update. Guys, I'm moving around in circles. This makes no sense. We need to find some protective gear, right? Gaslight people into giving you stuff. Where could we find protective gear? The thing is that I don't think Muldraugh has any like a decent store with any equipment. I mean, I know there are warehouses, but I don't think they have a gun store or a hunting store. Man, it sucks. Okay. I think I'm gonna try the big warehouses and maybe at least hope for some like yeah, let's die in a car crash. Yes, that's the best we can do. I'm gonna try these 2 warehouses, which are just I think somewhere over here. Jaywalking. I feel a little strange. Yeah, over here. These warehouses. Maybe at least in the warehouses I'll be able... Maybe a helmet or something. Knee pads. Yeah, the thing is... I don't think looting a like police station is a smart move. Because believe it or not, they have firearms. And something tells me they will not just let me loot a gas station. You know, I'd be surprised if they would. Okay. A mask. This is good. Huh. Knee pads. No, not place one. Wear one. Right knee, left knee. Okay, that's good. I think I'm gonna take the mining light because something tells me we're gonna find a mining helmet. There you go. Okay, cool. So this is a start. This is a start. A wood axe. Would I need a wood axe? A duffel bag? Well, we don't have any other bag actually, so this is not bad. I'm gonna take these filters. I've never worn a gas mask for long, so I'm not sure what are the downsides of wearing it. Can you like... you die or suffocate? Okay, sir, I'm leaving. This is your turf. Yes, absolutely. This is absolutely your turf. Now, the one thing that we could definitely use is firearms. And preferably in large quantities. And preferably something that has a like a solid punch. Like M14 maybe, or M16. Okay, people are starting to lose it. Clearly. I'm gonna see if I can get inside. Is it door open? No, the door is still there, so we're not gonna be able to get inside. Because I don't have anything that would allow me to pick the locks. And I don't have any tools to get rid of those doors anyway. So... should we barricade? Excuse me. Ah, great. Great driving. Should we barricade the windows? Oh. Oh, shit. Yo. Okay, hold on. You feel uncomfortable after... oh, okay, after wearing it. Cool. Well, discomfort is... it is what it is. Yeah, I think I want to loot the corpse, but... I want to make sure that this guy doesn't kill me, so I'm just going... Okay, I think he's, yes. 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 This as well. Oh, tons of ammo, actually. Okay, that's... someone needs to help here. Help with what? You did it to him. Oh, now the... Okay, now we've got the helicopters going. Cool. Okay, so we found some stuff. I really have to smoke. Cool, I'm gonna go back. A sewing kit would be nice. Then I would just patch up my clothes with, you know, any kind of padding. Not necessarily leather, but even simple rags would do. Just for some extra protection. Yeah, the curfew should start soon. Absolutely, because we're already getting the helicopters going. So we are already starting to hit that stage. Now we're still limping, which is just horrible. And I totally hate it. But now with a crowbar, I can break the window to my own freaking tool shed. What happened to my leg? I took a trait, which is called Injured. This one. It gives you 4 skill points. The problem with it is that you start the game injured, and the injuries are random. So you can either get lucky and have just some basic injuries, or if you get unlucky like me, you're gonna get injuries to your thighs, which will obviously impair your movement. And on top of that, of me being unlucky specifically, these injuries could be anything. It could be a scratch, it could be a deep wound. So, you know, things are different. Now, I was unlucky enough to have burn wounds. I locked her outside. No entry. So with the burn wounds, the problem is they heal. It takes time for them to heal. Hood down. What else did we get? I don't have a belt. I'm gonna put the sling bag into the backpack. The curfew starts on July 12th, so there is still a few days, isn't it? It's day 3, so we started on July 9th, actually, right? So we should be getting curfew right now. No, I cannot. I mean, this limping is so frustrating. I gotta fix my head. Oh, it's actually already fixed. Cool. That was quick. And I think this is gonna be the last bandage that I can sterilize with this whiskey. Yeah, it's empty now. Cool. Okay, so we've got that working for us. I should eat more. The more I eat, the quicker we're gonna recover. Half a ham. Nice. If you, I don't have a pot. Try cooking bandages with... Can you place a bandage inside a cooking pot? Like, can you really do that? Is it... Does the tooltip actually exist? Yeah, I gotta let her in because she's just gonna continue to bang on the door and frustrate me. Oh, look! An old... It's not an old. It's just a lady out of a shower wearing a tire iron. That's weird. Okay, let's look for more dead bodies, huh? What do you say, guys? Dead bodies mean loot. By the way, I should reload the Magnum. Oh, it's in a horrible condition, by the way. And I just realized there's one more thing that I don't have. I don't have a belt. And a belt would allow us to carry some extra stuff on us. Did he have a belt? Oh, he didn't actually, okay. I already have military boots. Put a pot in the water. Put a pot in the oven with water and turn it on. Once the pot is... Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, thanks guys. I didn't know you're actually able to sterilize... that you actually have this mechanic in the game, that you're able to sterilize bandages with hot water, which obviously makes sense in real life, but I didn't know the game actually includes it. Man, you just have to appreciate Indie Stone for all the little things they have in the game. What I'm gonna try and see if maybe somebody has a sewing kit. Oh, there's people inside. And I have a gun. I don't want to point a gun at them. What I'm trying to do now is find a sewing kit so I can add some extra protection, because our protection is, guys, it's horrible. I wonder if she's gonna... Yep, she's gonna chase me. Okay. Alright, it's not good. Oh, we got the helis going. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a house which is not occupied by people. Where could I find a sewing kit? Yes, Artarik, so basically either disinfect your wounds with alcohol, and there are several ways. I mean, there are several options. Either like alcohol wipes, like real alcohol, so just using whiskey or whatever, or you can just use sterile bandages, which is also an option. Then again, for your base game, infection doesn't really do anything bad apart from causing pain. So if you're just playing like standard Project Zomboid, if you're infected, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna see this plaza with these stores. Ah, a tattoo place. Now technically, maybe they... Nope. I don't think a tattoo place would have... well, they have needles, right? But just different kind. What was the yellow van? I missed your message. I'm not sure which yellow van. But we came through here. Yellow van. Oh, that's a nice... It's like a pool. Did we see a van, actually?
There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area. Stay indoors and lock your doors and windows.
Was it, like, driving? Because I don't see any yellow vans. Are you seeing yellow vans? That's self-defense. That's completely justified, guys. Oh no. Did they get... Yeah, they... I busted them through a wooden fence. Was it on the warehouse parking lot? Okay, we're gonna go back there. But fishnets, okay, cool. A pistol. And tons of magazines. The thing is, I don't think she had any ammo. But at least let's take this. Let's get some food. Warehouse parking lot. Okay, hold on. I didn't pay attention. There's more criminals going, guys. Okay. We have to be on our toes. Warehouse. You mean this one over here, probably, right? No. What yellow van? Guys, I have no idea what you're talking about. So at this stage, the only thing I want to do is find criminals and kill them with my car, basically, run them over. Because maybe they will have something that I could use.
There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area.
Yes, we know.
Stay indoors and lock your doors.
Already queasy and hallucinating. Yeah, probably. Probably. Where are the criminals? Let's dispose of them. Okay, they're somewhere in that direction. I got some guns, which makes me feel better. This way. Okay, I'm here and there are no criminals. Fake news. Unless this is a criminal. But this is just a well-dressed man. Yeah, there are no criminals. I wanted to find criminals because, you know, they might carry stuff that we could use, but that's okay, okay. By the way, did anyone have a watch? I don't think any of the people we killed so far had a wristwatch. Because I would really love to know what time it is. Ooh. Check out those, you know, driving skills. By the way, what about the party people? Are they still partying? Yeah, that cough is killing me. That doesn't sound too good. I don't think I can trust you guys. Oh, they're running away. I chased them away. These larger houses tend to have some, you know, like, especially in the upper bathrooms, they might have sewing kits. There it is. Good call. The only problem is I think the cops are after me. Okay, we're gonna sit down on the ground. I'm gonna rip these sheets into some rags, and I'm just gonna work on my clothing. Nice. What was that? Yo, that freaked me out. Jesus. Yeah, the thing is, it's not the regular rags don't help with bullets, so it's kind of pointless. But it's better than nothing, I guess. I get this a lot. And I always forget the name of this mod. I'll look it up for you, okay? Later. By the way, Blythe, are you on Discord? Because I have my mod pack in the Discord with all the mods. Oh, cool, nice. So I'm just gonna ping you later with the mod. It's incredibly useful. This thing is so useful. You can extend it. All the trinkets, all the accessories are easily like visible. You don't need to freaking scroll to find your stuff. This is one of the most like the best quality of life improvements you can have. I'm carrying way too much things. Just like last time. I'm having too much things and I am over... you know, like... Just doing too much. I don't need two walkie-talkies. And realistically speaking, I don't need 7 magazines. Oh, the thing is they all have ammo inside. Okay, so hold that thought. I actually need 7 magazines. But it's better now that I reorganized my equipment. We are no longer... well, like, way too overcrumbled. I'm just gonna check this. Waste of time. Should I go back to my original house? Yeah, I think I should. Only because I don't know what's gonna happen if I'm gonna stay in a stranger's house. Ma'am, you don't wanna... Oh, Jesus, she's so stupid. Oh, fuck. So I did not want to hurt her, and as a result, I smashed her skull. Great.
Muldraugh, Rosewood, and West Point County. Everyone are to keep an eye out for potential looters, arsonists, and rioters in your area.
Keep an eye out on looters and arsonists. You know what's gonna be really tough? When the bandits start to show up in larger numbers, trying to like navigate the game while limping, it's just gonna be... that's gonna be horrible. What was great? The fact that I killed that poor woman? I didn't mean to. I really didn't. She just... she should be more careful, okay? She should definitely be more careful. Hold on. Bandage. Still burned. We are still not clean with this. Yeah. The empty bottle I don't want. Okay, so this is basically all the gear that I'm gonna carry with me. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. Almost all the gear I'm gonna carry with me because I don't need 2 can openers. Some of the food I'm obviously going to eat. These magazines, as soon as I empty a clip, I'm gonna dispose of them. And I also have a rifle in my car, so it's kind of... this is gonna be my setup. I'm just gonna try and survive. I'm not gonna be looting anything. I'm just gonna try and see if I can make it to day 7. Because I really want to. I think it's gonna get late soon. I hope it's gonna get late soon. I still don't know what time it is. Put these in here, put these in here. I don't have any kind of I don't have a weapon holster, which is also not great. I would prefer to have one. But yeah, it is what it is. And I think as of right now, we should also enter the stage when we are gonna have trouble sleeping because of all the helicopters going over our heads. So this night could be challenging. But it's getting dark, so as soon as I am able... As soon as it's gonna get really dark, we're going to sleep. We're gonna hit... It's gonna be day 4, right? Okay, going to sleep. I have sleeping pills, so... Oh, I've actually... -2 zombies. So I physically increased the population of zombies, guys. Another helicopter. Another pill. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Well, I actually didn't shoot anyone. You know, I just used my car as a projectile. Come on, I want to sleep. Was it... I don't have any pain, so it's not a pain. Oh, it could be that I need to smoke, actually. Ah, still half a pack. It's not bad. There we go. Still can't sleep. Okay, so I'm just gonna chug another pill. Because we definitely need to sleep as much as possible. Hopefully no more helicopters, guys. Alright. We're sleeping much longer than I would have expected, but it's actually not so bad, and believe it or not, we are able to move a bit more... a bit faster, which is also great. Oh, and energy drinks. These are actually... These could be lifesaver at some point. Alright. Let's have some soup. Better hot. Yep. And now is when the fun is gonna happen. Why so sad? We need to improve your mood. We're gonna watch a movie. The Magical Woodland. It's actually not a movie, it's a series. Boredom. No, it's not gonna fix sadness, it's gonna fix boredom. What fixes happiness? Chocolate. Chocolate fixes happiness, but we don't have any chocolate. I don't have any sweets, actually. Alright. Oh, I'm almost able to sprint now. Great. Oh, okay. Horrible driving. Now these cars have nothing inside. I already checked that in the previous playthrough. I'm not gonna waste my time checking again. Suicide bomber. What? Excuse me? I will not become one of them. What is going on? Yo, he looks like a legit suicide bomber. Oh my god, hold on. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy. But I'm happy to Yeah, look at him. He looks like... It looks like a bomb strapped to his... Why is my... Oh, they're actually going to... Jeez. Holy jeez! What in... Dude, what happened? What the hell? Yo, guys, we gotta clip this. This is insane. What happened? Dude, I cannot believe what happened. Okay, I'm all patched up. The problem is... Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, a fighting knife. Fighting knife is good. Now the issue is, I'm again injured, which is not perfect. I'm in excruciating pain. I am in complete agony. I didn't trust him. He had... Ooh. Well, at least we're gonna die rich, guys. $1,000. Oh, it's so heavy. You know what? No, forget it. I'm not taking the money. It's way too heavy. Makes no sense. Yo, what was that? Okay, guys. I'm gonna be honest. That situation alone made this stream absolutely worth it. So if you were here to witness this, congratulations. The problem is I am so messed up right now that, yeah, I gotta... Those are burn wounds. They will not heal. They will not heal quick enough. It's far from... And tons of people are actually becoming sick. You can see them just, you know, just coughing all the time. And the funny thing is that body that flew, I think that was my babe. What happened? Suicide bomber. Well, that's one way to go, I guess. I wonder if these are gonna kill me, actually. Because I am... Is there a channel where you can post a clip? That's a great question. There is a channel, which is called Share Your Videos. So if you clipped it... or we can just handle it later. I think I need to... I think I need to make a YouTube short out of that, because... That was something. Okay, I think that was another suicide bomber. No, it says arson. Yo, so does it mean that somebody can set my house on fire and, like, burn me alive inside of it? Lighter is empty. Do I have another one? I think I had 2. Well, we're gonna find out soon enough. No, I don't have a second lighter. That's bad. I can always light the sick of that suicide bomber, I guess. Unorthodox way. Though one can get burned while doing so. Yo, I'm shocked. I did not expect that. I think I'm gonna have two actually after all of that. And I need to eat. I need to stay fully well fed to at least try and get these wounds healed. Otherwise we're done. Oh, he is in so much pain. We are in agony. War crime for... But this time it wasn't me. This time it was not me. Also, the thing is, I'm not sure if it's the way it's supposed to be, but this gun, when I aim it, it doesn't have that... Oh, now it has it. Okay, it didn't have it before. For some reason, I don't know. I don't have any rounds in this clip, so we're gonna also get rid of that. But the crosshair is available now, you see? So it was only missing then. It's okay now, so something was super weird. Does anybody have, like a watch? I just want to know what time it is. Oh, you think she had a lighter? Hold on. Let's check it out. No, doesn't seem so. Oh, there's gunfire somewhere. Well, if we are in the car, that's not a problem because we can just use the car's lighter. This is a police officer. Witnessed the collapse of the society. There's tons of cops here. No, we'll manage it. It's if I was to say, this is probably one of the least of my issues right now. Figuratively. Oh look, they're all coughing. They're all gonna die soon. Yeah, well done. It's kind of my fault actually. Yo, I cannot. Yo, we're locked. I cannot move. Stop it! What is happening? Unpleasantly hot. Oh, planks. I could barricade my place. Oh, look, tool schematics. I will never use them. Okay, I'm gonna barricade my house, guys. And I'm just gonna try and write it out, I guess. And wait for the freaking plane to land on my head. Well, 12 planks, that's not bad.
Unknown biohazard detected. Unusual symptoms reported in affected area.
I also need nails.
Biohazard detected. Unusual symptoms.
I also need to find nails because, well, we're not barricading anything without nails, right? Please have some nails. Oh, 4 propane tanks. Oh, wow. If Dark Moriarty would be with us, he... Oh, 5 propane tanks. Jeez. If he would be with us, he would set up booby traps and bombs with propane tanks. I'm just asking for some nails. I guess I'm asking for too much, guys. But... Okay. Well, maybe these aren't nails. But it's not bad. I wonder what this is doing in a... in like a... What is it? Like a... Some sort of a welder's workshop or something? Yeah, propane tanks and tons of ammo. This is fishy. I think, you know, FBI should be interested in this place. I don't think we're doing good, guys. I think we are doing really bad, actually. Oh, so much cops. Okay, cool. I feel safer already. I'm gonna go back to the base. I'm gonna drop off all this stuff that we found. Look how cool it looks. It actually damaged the asphalt. That's, again, so well designed by the devs. Bro, just... Yes, I know we are carrying too much. I know. Now it's better. Nails. It's getting late, but it's not as... It's not that late. Which one? Which one is the closest? I think I'm gonna go to these two. It's just a quick drive. People vomiting on the streets. Yikes. Oh, that's... the road is blocked. Okay. Not great. I should make a right turn here then. Yep, this way. And we are at the warehouses. I just hope the security guy is no longer there. Or maybe I'll just find nails here. You never know. Oh, it's just planks. The security... Oh, okay, there's actually 2 security guards now. So we'll try to just get in through the back. See if they maybe won't notice me. Oh, like covert like. There's a door in the back. That I remember. Yeah, people are barricading themselves, look. We should do it too. Okay, Yo, they locked the doors! Right in my face! How rude! She was asking to get hit. I didn't pay attention. But these NPCs say the wildest things. Yeah, makes you question a little bit. I don't think they keep nails in the office, but I'll try to get in through the window over here. Grab a box of nails, go back to the base, board up. Nails. Of course no nails, because... There it is. Because we absolutely don't need them, right? Cool. Okay, we got it. We're gonna board up the base.
This is a public safety alert. There is an outbreak of violent behavior in the area. Stay indoors and
These choppers are so badass. I really like it. It's so cool. Once we board up, the only thing that I am thinking that could be an issue is we might not have enough food to ride it out. I have only a couple of cans, which is not great. And I'm thinking... Not today, because it's already getting dark, so I don't want to walk around the city limping and in the dark. But tomorrow, once we wake up, I'm going to my neighbor's house and I'm retrieving all the pizzas they left there. Oh, see already. Yeah, things are getting crazy. We absolutely gotta be more careful. Oh. No, I busted my mailbox. You know what I should do? I should not die. I think that should be my, like, top priority. Just try and survive this. Yeah. That's what I should do. It's getting late. I'm gonna be boarding up tomorrow. For now, we're just gonna go to sleep. Where's the can? Oh, there it is. And I gotta smoke. With this at breaking point, it's not wise. Yup. And what are my painkillers? Here they are. Alright. Yo guys, I actually left the oven on. It's a miracle this thing didn't go down in flames. Okay, we're gonna take... Yeah. We're gonna take some painkillers now, and we're gonna take another hit once we go upstairs. The pain should go away a little bit. Oh, it's super dark actually. I don't think I will be able to sleep because of the pain. Yep, I guess I need more painkillers. We don't want to make him a drug addict, but we are getting there. Oh, now it's just pain. No, this should be still not manageable. Okay. One more pill. No more pain. We are immune. Yeah. What in the world? Okay, time to board up the place. Now, the person that came up with putting the barricades into the building menu, I hate you. I think that's one of the common things that people say on Reddit these days, that it's just... That change was so needless, if that makes sense. Unnecessary. Needless is... It's not a word. Oh, it actually is a word, but not used in this context. Oh, I'm somehow able to run. But if I stop, I will not be able to run anymore. That's funny. That's also some sort of a weird glitch. Anyway. No, from the inside. Oh, Jesus, you clown. You cannot barricade from the inside? What the hell? Okay, we are barricading from the outside then. That's cool. Yeah, exactly. Exactly as you've mentioned that, Blight. The barricade is moved to the building menu. Okay, but why? Who came up with this idiot idea? Don't change things that are not broken. Yo, it's so cool with all these car alarms going off after those explosions. So I'm just gonna leave the main door open. Because obviously nobody's gonna get in through the window on the first floor. And I'm gonna like make 2 layers. Okay, so this one is barricaded from the inside, and because I've managed to barricade from the inside, I am unable to barricade from the outside. Okay, I can understand some things are not done properly.
We're back once again to bring you to the latest developing situation in Knox County. Chaos and violence ensues as those who were previously sick with this unknown disease are starting to turn on people.
In fact, what I could also do is barricade the main door and remove the barricades whenever I want to get out. Then somebody could have a funny idea and just set this place, you know, like on fire and watch me burn. I wonder if barricading makes you a target for... I don't think so. I think that would be overcomplicated. But a rope from the first floor. Ah, that's a good idea. Then again, the question is, can the NPCs use the rope? Right? Yeah, but how to do it? I've never did it. I've never never did it in my entire life. How would you tie a rope to the window? Like right clicking doesn't have that option. And I guess tie a rope under like it's a rope belt is just making a belt. Yeah, it's just like wearing a belt. Yeah, sheet ropes. Okay. So this is not gonna work. Well, at least we've got a fancy rope belt around our waist. And I can store my... What is my hammer? Oh, I can store the knife, actually. Ooh, that's even better. So in case we need to get into some hand-to-hand action. This way we could. Pile of cash. We have a literal pile of cash. Rest. And we got 8. Oh, we're actually watching a cook show. How convenient. It's just gonna make him more hungry. You know this? When you are super hungry and I don't know, you're scrolling Instagram and whenever you're super hungry and you're scrolling Instagram, the reels you're getting are usually about food. Gotta fix up my wounds. Oh, look, everything is messed up. All my wounds are messed up. That is not good. Yep, this is a burn. Oh shit, this is infected. Okay. Oh, because it's stitched, but I didn't cover the. Oh, that was a mistake. So I gotta. Should I take my antibiotics now? What do you think? Or should I try to maybe write it out still? Oh, finally this healed. The groin is probably messed up. Yeah, the groin is messed up. I'm just gonna add some extra pain to his life. Like... He didn't have enough at this point. And the forearm, I think, is also a burn. Yeah, it's a burn. Yeah, that must have been super painful. I can agree with that. Hey, you gotta survive somehow. Sometimes you have to... You know, you have to... make some tough choices, like the guy that had to cut his arm off in that movie 127 hours later or something. Jeez, I cringed so hard when I watched this movie for the first time. I do not want to imagine this situation. Yikes. All right, smoke. I have to smoke, and I need to eat. And what do I have left in terms of food? Canned chili and canned carrots and a bag of vegetables. Yeah, this is not. We're not gonna last long on this. Let's listen to the message, guys.
This message has been brought by emergency services serving the Riverside, Muldraugh, Rosewood, and West Point County. The cases of this unprecedented viral outbreak has brought emergency services to a nearly dysfunctioning state. We request your cooperation by avoiding social crowd and to isolate yourself completely from others. We thank you for being one of Kentucky's outstanding people and part of the American's dream.
I wonder if by saying outstanding, they meant, you know, like fantastic, or rather, the last remaining ones. Okay, it's actually getting a bit better, guys. I'm gonna remove the barricades. And I'm gonna go grab those pizzas. And hopefully, also a lighter or some, like, matchboxes or something. Box of matches. Something that would allow us to... Okay, you take your time. That's fine. She left her earrings on. Oh, no! Oh, the pizza's still there! The pizza survived the burn. I mean, the fire. It might be extra crispy though. Oh, it's stale. Oh, this one's fresh. Okay, so we got one fresh pizza. Few stale ones. I guess I'm good with stale pizza. You know, we're not like we have a luxury of, you know, being picky. Yeah, it's crazy. The pizza survived. So we're gonna eat the stale one first. I think, do I have weak stomach? I think I do have weak stomach. That's not good. I'm gonna get sick. Yeah, better than starving. At least we will know the cause of death. I would, in this situation, if it was me, like me in this situation, first of all, I would not be in the city. I would probably be in the woods somewhere. With my dogs and my wife. In a tent. Because that's what one should do in such situation. Oh, sorry guys. But I would also grab all the wine, absolutely. I am a huge wine enjoyer. Okay, so we've got the food covered. It's Tuesday, so if it's Tuesday, which day is it? Is it day 6? Help me out, guys. Is it already day 6 or is it day 5? Because if it's day 5, we are exactly at the same spot we were last time. Oh, look at how many... Yo, there's people fighting the police!
Right in the building. He's hiding inside.
Why is police looting people? What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna try and maybe sneak in just to see... Oh, they're desperately trying to get inside. Oh, a gun holster. Actually, you know what? Excuse me, sir. Step aside, please. What? Yo, what is going... Okay, yeah, that place is messed up. You don't want to go there, no. No, that place is busted. Jeez, people shooting everywhere. Oh, another Superman. Oh, look at this. Okay, the game froze. I want to do something. Please help me. The game froze. I think the game is gonna crash. What is happening? Oh, I died! I died, guys! I don't know what happened. I just got the message. I got the sound notification. Alright. Well, okay. We're gonna try again, but not tonight. Yeah. The game crashed. Yeah, the game crashed. Like, totally. I was not able to do anything. I tried to alt-tab out of the game and wasn't able. So apparently it's just the curse of day 5 and we will need to reapproach this one more time, but not yeah, obviously I am muted because I am always muted when I start. So, I was saying that everything crashed, including, the streaming software, everything literally died. But I'm back, and I wanted to say that I will be streaming on Thursday, same time. We're gonna be, again, trying with week 1 mod. We're gonna do it in Irvington, because that's the place I probably feel most comfortable with to try and tackle this, and we'll see if we make it. And if anyone's interested, that's my painting. Oh, hold on, we're gonna make a pop quiz. We'll see if anyone guesses. Can somebody tell me what this is? What I tried to depict in this lovely painting of mine? Yeah, thanks, Blight. So take a wild guess. What is this? It just shows that I am just horrible with, drawing and painting. Any wild guesses? A boat on fire. Yeah, that's close. So the general idea was that this is a Viking's funeral. So if you see it over here, the thing right here, this is the Viking's king, and he's on fire. You can see that the light is like under him. So yeah, if you use your imagination, you can like actually see the Viking funeral. Anyway, guys, I've had tons of fun. I'm gonna have I gotta eat something. I'm super hungry. And I hope I will see all of you on Thursday. Hopefully this time we will make it to day 6. That's gonna be the goal for the next stream. So it's been fun. I really appreciated all of you being here, and have a great rest of your evening, of your day, depending on wherever you are. Cheers, guys.